Hello, welcome to my review of Picard Season 1 on CBS. I did a review of episode 1 and 2. I enjoyed episode 1 and 2 very much, but then it went downhill from there. I'm disappointed, okay? My overall review of the series is I'm disappointed. I would give it a 6 out of 10. I didn't hate it. It has potential. I have two major issues with season 1. Number one, the team. I cannot get on board with the captain. Something is not working with me with the captain. The young Romulan, interesting, could have used more of him. Soji, I like Soji, and I like Picard. The rest of the other cast and team, not sure yet. I'm not yet on board with them, and that's one of the problem because for me, what makes Star Trek, regardless if it's Deep Space Nine or the Next Generation, it's about the cast, the team, the interaction between the team. I like so many of those characters that it makes it a lot of fun to watch the episodes, even if the main story is not all that exciting. Just the interaction between all the characters make it a lot of fun for me to watch, and that's not the case with Picard. Okay, especially when the captain is on the screen. Now that's one problem. The other problem is the story. For sure, Star Trek is always a show that has a few social message, okay? That's to be expected, going way back to the original Star Trek. So I don't mind the social message, however, not so subtle in this series. That did not bother me. What bothers me more was the storytelling. I think that's where my second biggest problem of this show is. I felt the creators, writers, showrunner rush through the entire story too quickly. It didn't have to end in one season. I had the same problem with Star Trek Discovery. I enjoyed the series very much until the last two episodes where I felt that the writers and showrunner wasn't sure if they're going to get a second season. So they want to wrap up a storyline neatly so that the viewer is not going to be left hanging. Same thing with Picard, okay? This story has so much potential. And I felt that they rushed through to neatly finish it so that if CBS didn't renew it, at least the fan will be pleased that the story was not in limbo. But I'm not sure if that was a right move, because by doing so, by rushing through the story, I think it hurt the show more than it helped the show. Maybe that's just me, but I felt that there was so many undeveloped characters, especially on the Romulan side, because it's very interesting, very, very interesting, just like in Star Trek Discovery with the Klingons. So rush. So if you haven't seen it, you should stop right now, because I will talk a little bit more on some spoilers. Now, I did not know that they renewed the show for the second season, so I was surprised how emotional I got when Picard was laying there dying, because I realized how much I like that character. I always knew that I love that character, okay? But until that moment when he's laying there dying, that I felt like a gut punch. And I realized that, wow, I like this character a lot more than I thought. But regardless, he's gonna be back for the second season. Am I excited for the second season? To be honest, not really. I will watch it just because I'm a huge Star Trek fan, but I hope they can get me on board with the other characters, the other team member of the ship, because without all those little parts working together well, I'm not sure I will enjoy the second season any more than this one. And that's my review for Picard season 1. Bye bye.